The silent treatment. Emotional sabotage in relationships. In modern relationships, many men still believe that silence during conflict gives them control, strength, or dignity. But as Jessica O.S. powerfully argues in her video, never tell your woman these 5 secrets about you. The silent treatment isn't a sign of strength, it's a form of emotional sabotage that deeply damages attraction, trust, and long-term intimacy. This article breaks down the psychology behind silent treatment, why men use it, what it actually does to a woman's brain and emotions, and how to respond like a grounded, emotionally intelligent man instead. Why men use the silent treatment. The hidden drivers. Most men don't choose silence because they want to hurt their partner, but because they're emotionally overwhelmed and don't have the tools to deal with conflict. Here are the 5 common reasons. Emotional flooding. You're overwhelmed and lack the language to express anger constructively, so you shut down instead of exploding. Power games. You believe whoever cares less wins, so you act distant to gain leverage. Avoiding accountability. If you don't speak, you don't have to own mistakes or answer hard questions. Childhood conditioning. You grew up around emotional withdrawal as the norm, and now you repeat that model. Fear of rejection or being wrong. Silence becomes a shield to avoid vulnerability or conflict. These unconscious patterns create an illusion of control, but secretly rot the relationship from within. The neurological impact. What silent treatment does to her brain. When you go silent, her brain doesn't interpret it as space. It interprets it as rejection. The threat response system fires. Cortisol rises. Anxiety spikes. Her attachment system becomes insecure. She starts doubting whether she's emotionally safe with you. Over time, this erodes trust, causes overthinking, and trains her to detach. Human beings crave certainty in connection. Silence creates uncertainty, and with that, attraction dies. The 3 levels of not talking. Which one are you doing? Jessica breaks down 3 levels of silence men use, only one of which is healthy. Level 1, the cool-off window. Healthy. You tell her you need time. You step away respectfully. You return as promised. Level 2, tactical retreat. A gray area. You slow replies. You don't explain why. She starts to feel emotionally abandoned and anxious. Level 3, weaponized silence. A toxic. You read her texts, but don't respond. You post online, talk to others, but ignore her. You freeze financial, emotional, or physical contact until she begs or apologizes. This last level is what destroys emotional safety. It's manipulation disguised as self-control. Silent treatment versus stonewalling. What's the difference? Both are damaging, but they show up differently. Silent treatment. Prolonged emotional withdrawal after conflict. The goal is to punish, control, or avoid resolution. Stonewalling happens in real time during arguments, arms crossed. Blank stares, one-word answers. It's often due to emotional flooding. Stonewalling can evolve into silent treatment if you never circle back to repair the rupture. The ripple effects: 5 ways silent treatment kills. Relationships. When silence becomes a pattern, it leads to a cascade of emotional decay. 1. Resentment builds silently. She can't resolve issues if you refuse to talk. One day she's gone, and you didn't see it coming. 2. Emotional intimacy vanishes. You become roommates. Conversation dies. Sex dwindles. Her heart closes. 3. Conflict avoidance becomes the norm. No one deals with issues, leading to fake peace, hidden pain, and passive aggression. 4. She turns to others for emotional support. This is the gateway to emotional cheating. Not always sexual, but deeply damaging. 5. Trust collapses. She feels unsafe. Her anxiety rises. She chases harder, you pull away more, and you both enter a toxic loop of emotional misattunement. The backfire on you, it hurts you too. Many men think silent treatment gives them the upper hand, but it damages their own capacity for love. You begin to feel powerful only when she's anxious. That's not connection. It's ego addiction. You stop respecting her because she chases too much. You become emotionally numb and unable to form deep bonds. Eventually, you kill both the relationship and your own ability to love. The solution: the tap-in framework. To replace silent treatment with healthy space, Jessica shares a brilliant system called tap-in. 1. Tell what's happening. I'm upset and need space, so I don't say something I'll regret. 2. Acknowledge the relationship. You matter to me. I want to handle this right. 3. He paused intentionally. I need about 45 minutes to cool off. 4. I intend to resolve. Let's talk when I return. I want to understand what happened. 5. And name next contact. I'll call you at 8 p.m. Let's reconnect then. This system maintains emotional leadership while protecting the bond. Final thought: love doesn't die from conflict, it dies from silence. Disagreements don't destroy relationships. Unspoken pain, unresolved patterns, and prolonged silence do. If you want a woman to respect, trust, and stay attracted to you, don't ghost her emotionally. Stay present. Stay reachable. Even in anger, show you care about the relationship. That's what emotionally grounded men do.